In the shadows of the night we stand, two armies rise, each with fire in hand. A war for glory, a battle for fate. Who will stand, who will meet their fate? Fighting to see who goes to VoidFire, chasing a dream that can never expire. Endless crusade will never tire, marching through flames to the rising pyre. Blood on the ground, we fight for the light. Through storms and darkness we ignite the fire that calls us, the spark we chase. But who will reach that endless place? Fighting to see who goes to VoidFire, chasing a dream that can never expire. Endless crusade will never tire, marching through flames to the rising pyre. Through the void, we hear the call. The flames consume, we rise or fall. A war eternal with no end in sight. Only the strongest claim the night. Fighting to see who goes to VoidFire, chasing a dream that can never expire. Endless crusade will never tire, marching through flames to the rising pyre. In the fire we burn, in the void we learn. The endless crusade we yearn.
Welcome to VoidfireTactics, your friendly community for Warhammer 40k players. We have a slightly competitive edge, but we prioritize having a good time. Thank you to our sponsors, Game Changers, our local game store. Has awesome models, and you can order stuff from him, and he's awesome, and he's fun. And thank you, Streamhammer, for the overlay. It makes our lives so much easier. I know we say it a lot, but we really mean it and really appreciate it. And thank you to Tree of Tales. They make tokens and dice boxes and other little fun knickknacks for all of your gaming needs. Use our code to get a little discount on your next order. For tournaments coming up, we have the Trench Trials VFT Teams Tournament, June 27th, 28th. I believe there are 3 spots left as still, so if you have yourself and 4 more friends that all play Warhammer, or even if you don't, come register and come play, and we will, well, it's a tournament, so if you don't know how to play, we'll teach you in the most painful way possible. We also have a local RTT coming up down at Game Changers. Check our events chat in our Discord, and it'll be there. Register and then come for the one-day tournament. On to today's game. We have Kyle playing Necrons, the Hypercrypt Legion, once again, because that's his favorite. And we have a new addition to the VoidFire team, Lazy DM, playing in Chaos Knights Infernal Lance. Another Chaos Knights enjoyer. We're going to create lots of mayhem with that, and it's going to be great. No. You will absolutely be shamed for your preferences. Yes. Ah,
No Catan in your list.
There are no Catons
not
here.
yet. Apologies, I had muted them, so you didn't hear that. But Kyle was saying he was not going to be shamed for his
I will
choices.
not be.
But he will be anyways. Today's
I will
mission, they are playing Hidden Supplies on table layout 1. Hidden Search and Destroy deployment. Nice and simple. I will pass the mic over to them and they can go over their deployments. And y'all can stare at their beautiful, lovely faces.
You can stare at my pretty new hoodie while I refuse to be shamed.
No.
I would only shame you if you were running like 5 Catan.
Chris, we're talking to you.
Oh, it's Chris there already.
I don't know, but if he watches it later.
No, that was me. That was me this weekend. Into mid-tables RTT. I'm sorry, Ramsey.
Yes. Didn't you go 3-0?
Yes, I did.
Yes, second place.
Second only to Jordan.
So that was... Well, we know why Catan's got nerfed a little bit, but clearly it wasn't enough.
Maybe need a teeny
So,
weeny bit more. Just
hey,
maybe.
Yeah, just a little bit. To
Just
make
a
them
smidgen
little bit
more.
A little bit nicer.
For me to come second place in an RTT is a little while. Anywho, why don't I go over my list here? This whole
Please do.
menagerie of nonsense happening here. So on the field is 2 Doomsday Arcs, 5 Man Death Marks, a Wraith Brick with a Technomancer with the Deep Strike enhancement. That's the one. There's a 10-man Lich Guard led by an Overlord who has the rerolls enhancement. There's a 3-man Ophidian Destroyers. Imatech chilling out in the middle, or in the corner there, crying probably. I don't know. There's a 6-man Scorpic Destroyers led by a Scorpic Lord. He has the extra pickup enhancement. And of course, a Monolith.
Which is absolutely terrifying.
And there's a couple of played ones hanging out over there.
They don't do much.
Yeah,
it's not like they punch real hard.
Yeah, not at all.
Meanwhile, I am playing Chaos Knights. So as you can see, I've got 3 sets of Nurglings. If you look closely at my models, you realize that Nurglings are the true warlord of my army here. They're the one piloting everything. But for legal, technical reasons, my warlord is this lovely guy here who has a tail to help differentiate them. I have 2 Stalkers, both who have Scout 6. They're armed with the Slaughter Blades and Melta-Guns.
Where are they?
So they are going to be over here and over here, but they're not going to stay there long because they do also scout 6 inches at the start of the game, which is going to be very, very helpful. I have 2 Carnivores who move 14 and punch stuff real hard. And finally, just to make my life as easy as possible so that I only really have 3 data sheets I need to remember, I have 3 Despoilers, all of which have the twin Gatling cannons, twin flamers, and a melta gun each. And every single Chaos Knight model is equipped with the little top hat that lets them have all the indirect fire for the game.
Wonderful.
I am terrified of you.
First crawler.
Exactly, it's just in there, and they all have them just to show the indirect. Because I mean, I started out as a Death Guard player, and when I think indirect, it's got to be a Plague Burst crawler.
Perfect.
I think the things I'm most terrified with your list, though, are those Ghost Arcs and Monolith. The rest, I'm kind of like, if I can get shots off on it, I think I can eliminate it in a single activation. The rates, I'm going to ignore them. I'm hoping that you just put them over here on your natural, and then I can just play the rest of the table. But we'll see.
That means the race are doing their job. Well then, with that out of the way, would you care to roll for first turn?
Absolutely. I got a 1.
That's a 3.
Awesome.
Good luck to you, sir.
Good luck and have fun. I will do my initial scouts. So as we talked about, this one was pre-measured so that he can just pop himself over there. And then this guy as well is going to get himself over to here. Hopefully as hidden as possible.
Might need to shuffle secondary cards. Is that the one thing I always forget to do?
Fair enough. I will also warn you, I am a compulsive card shuffler, so I'm going to make you draw all my secondaries.
Perfect. Would you care to cut? Good, sir.
I am good. And I'm just going to make you draw my cards for the entire game, so probably no need to cut unless you want to.
Lazy, did you happen to get the dice that Luke left for you?
I did. He left me a wonderful welcome gift of
Perfect.
10 purple dice and 10 blue dice, which I am going to immediately use. I am going to start off by rolling for my Harbingers of Dread ability before the game truly starts. I got 2 4s,
Ah.
which is Dismay, which I actually really like this one. So you battle shock if you're below starting strength and within aura. So it's a good early one to get,
That is a good
because
early one.
if I start chipping away at stuff, then you'll have to deal with that. For those not familiar with Chaos Knights, they do have a 9-inch aura that has a -1 leadership buff during it. And then throughout the game on turn 1, turn 3, and turn 5, I can roll for my Harbingers of Dread ability. I can either choose one or roll to get 2. As you saw, I rolled, I got 2 4s. I don't get to re-roll any of it. I just get to have that one. But this is a great one because you will battle shock if you take any damage. However, you get to reanimate before that happens.
Actually, no.
No? Okay.
I have to reanimate after the battle shock step,
Oh,
but before scoring primary.
beautiful.
So I can cause some shenanigans about that.
So hopefully I can battle shock you before you get back to the point that you don't need to battle shock.
Yeah. Well,
The shenanigans.
beginning my first turn, Imitex on the board, so I'll be starting with 2 CP. My seconders are gonna be Display of Might, which I can't have turn 1. It's gonna be Bring It Down 2 and Sabotage. This gets shuffled back in.
Bring It Down is normally a great one against Chaos Knights. Turn
Normally,
1, though,
turn 1,
probably
though.
not when you want it.
Not when I don't have line of sight on anybody. So I think that's gonna be a dead secondary, and otherwise we're just gonna do a little setup, do a cheeky little sabotage over there with the Flayed Ones. They're doing their job.
As a reminder, because everything has indirect, there is a possibility that I can prevent it. But it's rare.
That's a good point. With that much indirect, yes, you could absolutely wipe them out. The race can do it too. They could all just cheekily get outside. Which I think what I'm gonna get them to do.
Yeah, because I definitely don't have enough indirect to kill the Wraiths.
I should hope not. Out. To do your cheeky sabotage, and you pop in there. You got no line of sight on anybody, and they'll get line of sight on you. I don't think I want these two to come out either. Honestly, not much else I think is gonna happen. Like maybe the Lich Guard can take over this corner. I'll advance the Lich Guard and see what happens. 6.
They go wherever they want.
Almost so. Yeah, they could. They're not liable to get carnivored. The carnivores are over there. Stalkers are over here. The stalker probably not gonna get a charge on them. It'll be fine. It'll be just fine.
Yep, just as a reminder, they do move potentially 17, but they're not really in a great position for getting all the way over there right now.
And the monolith is just gonna midgeon his way up there. Now you walk up there, you suddenly got line of sight on that boat.
Yeah, he is the stalker, so he can move 12 inches, and I can bump that up to 15. And then his melta-gun is, I believe, an 18-inch one, so within 9 inches gets the fun melta.
which
We love the
which
good
means big ouchies for me.
Maybe. Probably.
Most likely.
For everyone watching, I did warn everyone I'm Irish. I talk a lot. So be prepared to hear my voice a lot throughout this game.
Well, everyone's gonna learn to love it if they don't.
I'll just chop those score packs up here to make some room.
Now, your 6-inch deep strike, that is only coming out of the monolith, or is that you also have a CP for coming down within 6 inches?
I have a CP for coming down 6 inches away.
Perfect.
As for coming down from the monolith, it just has to be within 6 inches of the monolith, but just outside of engagement range for you. So they could be literally an inch away
In my
from you.
case, yeah. But it's a 2 CP cost if you want to charge from
Yes.
the monolith.
Hence why
Imitech.
Imitech is here. So, with that said, I think that's the end of my movement. Hands onto shooting, but I'm just going to sabotage here with the rates.
Yep.
Those flay ones can chill out right where they are.
Yep, they're sitting on the objective.
So sabotage is ongoing. Rest of my shooting phase is done. Charging phase, good talk. And that should be the end of my turn there.
Where's your action?
Well, maybe I just haven't gone around to it yet.
Thank you.
Maybe I did just forget about it.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Bring it down goes away, or you keep bringing it down?
I'll hold on to bring it down for now.
Yep. If I expose myself too much, then you probably have an easy kind of 5 points for next turn, and you can't get another command point because Imitech already got you one.
Exactly.
You spend a CP, I don't count?
Nope.
Okay, yeah.
So, my turn?
Mhm.
Awesome. So I'm going to start this game off by trying to hurt myself a lot. So my detachment rule is Malefic Surge. In my command phase, I can roll a leadership check for my guys. And if I pass leadership, I get a Malefic Surge. If I fail leadership, I still get the Malefic Surge, but I also take D3 mortal wounds. One of the nice things about the list, most war dogs are leadership 7. However, if they are within 6 inches of a despoiler, which currently all of them are, with the exception, I believe, of that one stalker, then they get +1 to their OC and +1 to their leadership. So
Yeah,
he
that
should be
sounds
out.
right.
So we're going to start with the guy where I need a 7. That's a 9, so he is good. I'm going to use these lovely tokens here to represent these. Then the next guy gets a 7. So he's good. We're going to go with...
Your aura is 9 inches.
Yes, but the spoiler specific rule
Says
is
9 inches.
9 inches.
While a friendly war dog model is within 9 inches of this model, improve that war dog model's leadership and OC by
You're
1.
good there. But he
Well,
passed
in that
it quick.
case, I've been playing that wrong for a while, and I appreciate that. The spoiler 1 is absolutely fine.
And
Spoiler
then it can go
2
up to 12 if
is
you get the...
going to get hurt. He will take 2 mortal wounds. Going down to 24.
He's doing my work for me.
The third despoiler is fine with an 8. The carnivore is fine with 11. And the final stalker is absolutely fine with boxcars. He loves it.
Tasty.
So we're going to
Surgeon time.
put all of these there. I'm also going to go with that very fun one just to point at him to basically show that he has them. These tokens are absolutely amazing. These are from Gamertag.
These are from Tree of Tales.
There you go. With that, I will go to drawing secondaries. So if you would be so kind.
Do it the direct way.
So I have behind enemy lines, which I cannot do turn 1. So
Well, you could, but... Yeah,
yes, but I will redraw that one because I won't.
Nah, you can do it. Call the horde? No, you can't.
Nope. That one I definitely can't do at any point.
Let's try that again. Mark for death.
Mark for that. Excellent.
The call goes away.
Yep. I will
Ryan
take
can get shuffled back in.
this one. Extend will be pretty straightforward and simple, so I'm not going to worry too much about that. What I will do, however, in my command phase as well, I will spend 1 CP going down to 1, and I am going to sticky my home objective so that I don't have to worry too much about that. And yeah, what would
I
you
gotta
like
pick
to
3
mark?
marks, don't I? They're going to be the monolith, of course, this boat, and we'll pick the Scorpex. Actually, no, we won't pick the monolith. We'll pick the death marks.
Cool.
Death marks, this boat, and the Scorpex.
Perfect. That will be a free CP for me. Not going to worry about that. I will, however, select the flayed ones as my gamma target.
Perfect. Good choice.
So we're going to go with that over there. All right, on to the movement phase. First movement is this guy's going to tuck behind the wall. This guy is going to come out to there. Goes along with them. Nurglings are going to just go 5 inches to their movement. Just tuck an inch behind the wall. You will be able to see them, but I'm not really too worried about that. He's going to tuck onto the objective, but still be behind the terrain.
Beautiful.
This guy is going to walk through the wall, so I'll give you his... Do I suck? No, he does not. I will not take the tail of the other guy with him. He's just going to pop over to there, and he's going to stay relatively close for future turns. This carnivore... He is going to come up to here. These nurglings are then going to... A little bit of fun. They're just going to walk around them. Then I don't really want to move this guy out just yet, because you have very, very scary ghost arcs. If you want to drop stuff, it should be a case of over there or over there. There is the 6-inch drop, but if you want to spend it on that, then you're more than welcome. Okay, now I am going to apologize for the sheer volume of indirect that I am going to start sending your way.
Poor flayed ones.
They are toughness 4, I believe.
Yes.
So,
Disrespect.
yeah. I think the guys furthest away...
Big 48-inch range.
Yeah, so they are just in range. There are certain cases where I don't get to have the range because I'm all the way over there and they're all the way over here, but thankfully in this case it'll be okay. So we'll start with the guys in the back. I do currently have blast, so for the first one, that is 6 shots plus 1. These are hitting on 4s. I really like these dice. These dice are great. And then wounding on 3s. So that is 3 saves, no AP, and you do have cover.
With cover, that'll come down to 3 of saves. Well, we lost 1 so far.
Okay. That does help a little bit for you, because now I don't get blast. So we'll go with the Stalker who's out there. He only gets 5 shots, no extras on this one. Hitting on 4s. Only 2 hits, wounding on 3s. 2 more saves. If you'd like, I'm happy at this point to just roll everything, because all the indirect is going into them.
That saves them both.
Yep. So, your choice. I can roll all of them individually, or I've got 5d6 plus 3 more coming into it.
Yeah, go for it.
Cool. Alright, 5d6 plus 3 shots for 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 12, 15 shots in total. These are hitting on 4s. That's very good. Wounding on 3s. Okay, so that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 more saved. No AP with cover.
Looks like I lose 3 more.
Excellent. Down to 1. Unfortunately, I have no more indirect, so that's okay. I think a command point is probably, at this stage of the game, going to be more valuable than 2 points. So I am good there. I am not going to make any charges on this turn, and I will score full on extend because I will hold my home, and I technically hold 2.
Beautiful.
There we go.
And discard marked for a CP.
I will also discard marked for 1 CP, going up to 2, and then start of your turn, I will go up to 3.
Beautiful. Yes.
Kyle, are you keeping bring it down?
Yes.
Okay. Turn. So we have about 4 CP and lazy at 3.
Yep, I am at 3 CP.
I shall go up to 5 CP. Thank you, Imitac.
All right.
And I'll be at 3.
And end of your turn, it is time to do some hypercripping.
Yes.
I'm going to pick up this boat. With this enhancement, I'll be able to pick up 3 units. The Athenians can actually let me pick up 4, if it's including them. So I'll be picking up them too. We'll also be picking up the monolith. Do I pick up the Wraithbreak too? No, I can't. They're sabotaging. The rest is okay. Yes, the rest is okay.
If it helps you on your turn, my only real eligible targets for overwatching are going to be the stalkers, and I don't fire overwatch when I only have 2 shots. So I have no reactive moves. I am not going to spend CP on overwatching, so your turn is entirely yours until you make me roll for defense.
Howard.
You'll say
mean,
that, but then you'll
if I-
run into a chance to overwatch, even if it is 2 shots on something that's got like a wound left.
We'll see.
We'll see.
It's always a threat. However, in this turn, when everything is full, I won't.
Nah. So I kept bringing it down.
Yep.
My other secondary is gonna be Locust.
Okay.
Locust can be done in your deployments. Probably not, unless I
Spend the CP.
pay for the 6-inch deep strike to have them do it there. So it can be done. Bring it down can also be done. Yes. We can live with that. That's the 2 stalkers, right? Carnivore there
And carnivore there.
and carnivore there.
So stalkers are the ones with skull heads. Carnivores are the one that look like Death Guard blood drones.
Perfect. Well, let's do a battle shot test for that poor unfortunate flayed one there. He's okay.
Excellent.
And now let's reanimate him for 1. He gets a buddy. Would have liked to have gone more, but be what it be. He's still getting me a primary.
Now, hidden supplies, I believe you don't score for holding your home. It's only for holding in no man's land.
When it counts, home does count for holding
Hold
more
more.
than your
Yeah,
opponent.
sorry, it's hold 1, hold 2, hold more.
Yes. Nobody else needs healing, so okay.
Yep.
Time for these wraiths to sally forth and do their job, which is to
Frustrate the bejeebus out of me.
yeah.
That's fair. That's very fair.
OC6.
Yes. And OC7 if I get him within 9 of a despoiler.
Alright. That should be good enough right there. You can chill out right there. Take your place in the Dorito. You're not doing action anymore.
What's the pyramid thing? again?
What?
The pyramid
Monolith.
thing? Thank you.
Is somebody asking about the pyramid thing?
Well, they're like, wait, I blinked and Kyle is down an arc. Did it get popped?
Oh,
I'm like, no,
So-
they went up.
Yeah.
And
So,
so
he
did
went-
the monolith, but I couldn't remember the name for the monolith.
so yes, Kyle is playing Hypercrypt Legion, which the detachment rule is it allows him to basically be Grey Knights, where you can pick
Yeah.
up models at the end of your turn and return them to the battlefield.
I'm
At
Grey Knights,
any
but
point.
scarier.
Yeah.
You kind of are. Except you're easier to kill, you just keep coming back though.
Yeah.
Grey Knights don't come back.
Well, it's Nick who's listening without sound because he's slacking in class.
Oh,
He can't hear us calling him out now.
Oh.
Haha.
It's like, well, hi, Nick.
Yeah. Also, Dan Hope is in here too.
Hi, Dan.
Awesome. I
Yes,
believe
our
Dan Hope is
other-
also the newest member to join.
Yes. Oh, they're on. Oh, Nick's on break. Yeah, he heard it.
Fair and balanced.
Sorry, Nick.
So I could fit them back there if I paid for it.
Mhm.
I think we can still pull off the thing I want to do. It just won't be over here. I'm fine with that. Be a little conservative about it. So I can wait another turn. Okay. Looks like, well, we'll run up these Lich Guard as well. Why not? The tenor should move. Don't want to poke them out too far.
Yep.
Suddenly they've got a despoiler looking at them.
Yeah, this gentleman can potentially get as far as here. So that would be the threat range to then be able to see at 36 inches.
Yeah. That tasty 10-inch move. They should be relatively safe. As long as they tuck into this corner here. Don't think one is going to be able to reach over there. Okay. No, I think it's time to put the other stuff down. I gotta go from that Nurgling.
That's fair. And what is his OC again?
8. You might actually screw me out of that corner over there. I gotta go double check.
I think you've just enough space.
That. Oh, wow.
As tight as you can get.
That's basically the best I can do, and I think he's just screwed me over there.
Totally intentional the entire time.
So he can't go over there.
Everything we do is intentional.
Exactly. I gotta pay for him and then just ditch Locust. Plan B.
Ready to establish locus in the middle.
Too far away.
They still had a little extra movement though. Like, correct me if I'm wrong, these guys at the front here, they only shuffled up a little bit, so
They
they
did,
could get within 6 and then have that guy swap positions there and stay in coherency.
True enough. I'd rather not put them too far out, though. They're gonna get charged anyway.
I mean, at some point I have to do something about them.
Yeah, exactly. If you'd permit me to move them up further. Is that okay?
Yeah, absolutely.
Just one of them to do Locust in the middle. So then I can pay the CP to 6-inch deep strike the monolith.
And now he gets to sit on the objective and not worry about it.
Yay!
Not breaking stuff, promise.
That's okay. I do it more than anyone else.
Oh yeah.
Well, Carnivore, I don't think you're getting out of this one.
Let's put down a little bit of redundancy.
Overkill is the best kill.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. Then just mulling over where to put these idiots.
Because their rule is they do have to come down.
They do have to come down.
Yeah.
They might as well come back down. Exact same spot they left and be useful another time.
Value 6-inch deep strike. That's only one CP. Right?
Yes. But who to plop down in front of the monolith? I think we shall toss out the Lich Guard first. Or... no, I gotta guarantee that thing. I'd rather put it into a big boy, but... yeah, we'll do the Lich Guard.
You got lots of space.
Actually, I can't put them down there. Because they can't charge because they advanced. We gotta do this quick, Rex.
Fair enough. You've got lots more space there as well if you want to make it
Yeah.
an easier charge. That'll be a 3-inch charge. If you spend the 2 CP for it.
Which I will be.
Yep. What's the timing of that? Is that your charge phase or after they come down?
It's in the charge phase. So, we can hold on to that for now. And that should mark the end of the movement phase.
Excellent.
I have 2 tapes for some reason. Shooting phase. This boat didn't move. It's fine. It's all
Go
fine
ahead.
and dandy. He's got no targets at all to begin with. That boat over there. We'll try into that carnivore.
Yep. So as he's selected as a target, I will spend 1 CP and I will give the carnivore a 4+ invuln for the shooting phase.
Perfect. We'll potentially need it. All right.
It's really the only thing that is going to be heavily targeted this round, so... and if he lives, he's a big problem.
Yes. Okay. Let's put the big gun into him and then see what the little gun does. All right. D6 plus 1 shot. 3 shots. Let's see what that would do. All right. And 3 stairs. All right, we're doing DDA stuff so far. And choose to wound. Well, that is a wound AP4.
That's one. So 4+ invuln, fails.
Flat 4 damage.
4 damage. He is down to 10. Sam, which way is the camera facing? If I put the token that way or that way?
Yeah, that way.
That way.
Good. Fair. The camera can't read those numbers,
Ah,
so it doesn't really matter.
fair enough. Fair enough.
Have
Well,
them facing you.
It'll become relevant when we get a better camera.
Yes.
You know what? There are eagle-eyed viewers out there, I'm sure, who are zooming right on in
Oh, yeah.
and
Yep,
checking it. So.
Absolutely. So, have it facing towards Kyle then.
Perfect.
For those you eagle-eyed people.
Yep.
Okay. And a little gun into him. 3 stage lethal hits. Oh, and 6s. One more. 2, no AP, 1 damage.
So saving on 3s, make a buff.
Beautiful.
There's my invuln.
Graceful Locust, as I said earlier, as he allowed me to.
Yep.
And
So just so Sam doesn't get angry at you, we'll put that there.
yeah, exactly.
Thank you.
The monolith. You, I think, will also go into that night. I think we'll toss down all your death rays at it, and then I think we'll throw the particle whip at the Nurglings.
Excellent. My poor little Nurglings.
Let's start with the death rays in the night.
Yep.
3 to hit with sustain is D3. The 1 out, 2 in, and sustain for 2.
Excellent.
Strength 12, 3 to wound. Oh. 2 AP 4.
Excellent. 4 plus invuln. Helps if I roll in the box. Make 1, fail 1.
D6 plus 1 damage.
7 damage.
Cool.
Ouch.
7.
Yep. So he is down to 3, and he is bracketed.
Next, the particle whip in the Nurglings. 3d6. Ooh,
Nice.
spicy.
Really don't like Nurglings.
16 shots. If only I could count.
Honestly, this is why I have this thing, so that it's just like 5, 10, 15, done.
And it's 3 stats. Dude.
And they are toughness 3, I believe.
To strength 8. So 2 thrown with devastating wounds. That was a good thing I would not choose.
1 devastating in there, though.
Yep. It'll be 9 saves, AP 1, and 1 dev.
Excellent. Well, I don't care about cover, but I do have a 5 plus invuln. So I fail a lot of them. How much damage each?
2 damage each.
2 damage each. So 1 dead, 2 dead, 3 dead before I even need a devastating wound. Poor Nurglings.
Okay. So then it will look like I'll have to pay the 2 CP
Yep.
for those Scorpix to charge that night.
Okay, move that way out of your way because he's about to get wrapped up.
Look at that, they're in. On a 7, you can get around that way. Go up that way, make some room for the Scorpic Lord. There's cute little impact mortals. That alone might do the trick.
Yep. Unfortunately, you killed my Nurgling, so I can't heroically intervene with them and give you -1 to hit.
I think this guy's gotta trundle his way back a little bit. Keep that coherency, and I think you gotta come back this way too.
And that's because the unit is more than is at 7 models, which means the outside ones have to be within 2 inches of another
Exactly.
model.
Scorpic Lord's a little too big. Just measure through him. Well, let's remind myself of Scorpic Lord's impact mortals. Now I finally remember he has them.
And this is in the charge phase, right?
Yes. When the wall has a charge move. Roll 1d6 on a 2 to a 5. It's D3. On a 6, it's D3 plus 3.
D3
So
could do it here.
Take 1.
Down to 2. Very, very killable.
I show so. Only takes 1 of them going through.
Yep. What's the AP on them?
2.
Excellent. So in the fight phase, when he is targeted, I will spend that to give him a 6 plus feel no pain.
Perfect.
Because if you're only AP2, then he's saving on 5s anyway. So Malefic Surge, I can give him either a 5 plus invuln or a 6 plus feel no pain. It's not going to save him, but I'm going to spend it now because
Exactly.
he's about to die anyway.
You could not spend it, and you're just gonna best to bank on the chance.
Yep.
So I got 4 attacks each. Looks like all of them get in there. 3, 4, 5. Oh my goodness.
So many. Should be 24 in there.
5, 6. There we go. Goodness gracious. 3 hit. 4 rolls hit because they charged and leave blades on the score break lord.
A lot of ones. But rerolls.
There you go. Not so many ones. Just a lot of lethals.
Yeah.
But these are strength 7, so wounding on 5. Wow.
So you're telling me there's a chance.
There is a chance.
7?
7. AP 2 damage.
Excellent. So 5s, then 6s. We'll see how many I fail first. I'm not even going to roll to feel no pain because there's no way to do that. However, I am going to use my most fun stratagem. I'm going to spend 1 so that I explode on a 4. I believe that's in the attachment. No, not in this one. Is that in Lords of Dread?
I believe that is in Lords of Dread. I can
Oh.
check real quick.
All right.
Can we just say he does it anyway?
Well, I'm going to roll.
I want to see stuff
I only got a 3, so it doesn't impact, but I will have the CP spent just in case. And if it turns out I can't do it, I'll get a CP back.
Yeah.
You cannot.
Okay. So unfortunately, Foe's Woe has been slain. But I will get a CP back because I don't know my own army rules.
And I will get my Bring It Down.
Yes, you will.
And establish locus in the center.
In the center, yep. Because nothing I can do to stop that.
And just confirming end of Kyle's turn. I have both of you at 2 CP.
Yes.
Yep.
Baby.
Excellent. So, start of my turn. We'll go up to 3. I will try to do your job for you. So again, all the war dogs should ideally be within 9 inches of a despoiler. Thank you, Sam.
You're welcome. And hey, if you pick number 6, I believe, the plus
It
3
becomes
inches.
12 inch, which is awesome. Which is next turn at the start of that, so that'll be fun. So we'll start with the carnivore. He gets a 5, so he will take 2 mortal wounds, down to 12. Doing your job for you. We'll go with the stalker against the wall. He gets a 7. He's okay. We'll go with the other stalker. He gets a snake eyes, and he will take 2 mortal wounds.
Ooh, dude.
I have really good turns, and then I have less good turns. The spoiler number 1 will fail and take 3 mortal wounds. Spoiler number 2 is fine, and the spoiler number 3 is going to fail and take 1 mortal wound. So I have one thing on the table other than Nurglings that is not injured.
That's okay, though. It's fine.
Yes, because now this is the turn where I get to use those Malefic Surges, which is going to be really, really fun. Because in an ideal world, they're going to go away. The flayed ones are going to go away. And I'm hoping this Ghost Arc goes away.
Before you do moving, I should tell you about another gotcha strat I have.
Yeah.
This applies shooting or fighting. You attack one of my infantry units, and you kill at least 1 model. I can pay 2 CP, and just pick them up and put them next to the monolith.
Okay. So I have to be careful with how I choose to shoot things then.
Don't pea shoot.
Yeah.
Don't split fire.
Yeah. Now, thankfully, I will score 1 and 2. So I'll score 10 on primary, but I don't hold more because we were both sitting on 3. And yeah, I don't owe you any battle shocks, so I will get you to draw cards. Excellent. And I have gotten assassination and recover assets. So recover assets, I might have to move something back because it has to be an eligible unit, which means Nurglings don't count. However, I can also action with a knight and shoot.
Yep.
Which is probably going to be what happens here. Yeah, so you have 8 OC plus flayed ones on there. They're 2 OC each.
Yes.
So
I should
you've
have
got
10
10
there.
on there at the moment. And the Ghost Arc is
5.
5.
And 1, 2, 3 from the death mark.
Yeah. So I think I need to just start challenging a little bit here. Alright, obvious ones. This guy is going to basically walk up, touch the terrain. So because he's touching the terrain, he can have true line of sight through it, which means he should be able to see the Ghost Arc and those guys. This guy is unfortunately not in range to be able to just walk up and touch this terrain. So I'm going to spend his Malefic Surge to give him an extra 3 inches of movement. Because of how he is, I am going through the terrain, so I'll owe you a Battle Shock, but he's just going to toe onto there. That he is not Battle Shocked, but came
Close.
very close to it.
Also lazy.
Yeah.
Nurglings don't need to have OC to do actions anymore.
They don't.
That was a 9th edition. Or not a... that was a... They changed it in 10th edition, so you just can't be battle shocked.
Oh, excellent. That gives me options.
Yeah. Battle
Right.
shocked or aircraft.
I appreciate that. Thank you. I mean, I still have very big, tough to kill things that can action, but he's more at risk than the Nurglings are, I think, so that might be a good one. But it finishes at the end of its turn anyway, so it won't really matter. Alright. Stalker is going to come out to challenge. There. We'll have him not in the melter range, but can still shoot some shots and potentially do a charge. This guy is barely going to move. Can I do? No, I can't do that. But he's going to just toe onto the objective, also touching the terrain, with the goal being that he can now see the Monolith or the Scorpex. This carnivore is... You're not giving me a lot to do over on that side of the board. I don't know if you're being very cagey or you're positioning it so that I have to, you know, not have to walk on that side of the table and you're being very generous. But either way, because he has to go slightly around, he's going to pop up and go... He's going to come in here just to help with preventing a 6-inch deep strike into the back lines for the moment.
Also, never mind. I lied about the Nurglings. I'm sorry. You're correct.
I was
I
about
looked
to
at the
send
wrong
that to
thing.
you.
I read the wrong thing somewhere.
Yep. That's okay. I have things that will still be able to complete the action, so I'm not too concerned about it. But I appreciate it. I consider myself much more of a casual player, so I get rules wrong more than I like to admit.
Or even we get rules wrong.
Yeah. So because it completes at the end of the turn, I'm just going to declare these two are going to be doing action. Because they are Titanic, they can shoot and action, so I'm not going to worry too much about that.
Beautiful.
I spent his thing at the end of the movement phase. I'm going to spend a CP. Sorry. Yes, at the end of the movement phase, I spend a CP to reroll a Malefic Surge on him
Okay.
with Snake Eyes.
He's doing my work
Three
for me.
mortals. So he is down to 22. And would you like to rapid ingress?
With what?
I figured I'd be polite.
Here, I'll put my dead play ones back down.
I mean, if I give you an opportunity to, you will. They'll just be reanimated. Okay, so on to the shooting phase. I am going to just declare now all of the... sorry, I will roll them separately just to start with because there's only 2 of them left at this point. So I may redirect the target into something else should they die. So I'll start with the Stalker over there who has no other shots. He will shoot the played ones. He will get 3 shots. Hitting on 4s if I can hold the dice. 1 hit. No wounds. Carnivore, 1 shot.
They're not very motivated now.
This guy is going to start us off with the big shots because I rerolled the Malefic Surge. I will spend it again here.
Yep.
I'm going to give all of his shots lethal.
Good choice.
And he is going to put everything into the Ghost Arc.
All right.
That's not its name, is it? Ghost
What?
Arc? Ghost Arc?
Doomsday Arc.
Doomsday
Close
Arc.
enough. I see people mix them up all the time.
Yeah. Well, one of them's a really cool name, and the other is just like a really good name. So
It's a really edgy name.
yeah.
I call it the Bad Time Boat.
Okay. And because it is out of range,
Accurate.
because it is out of range, I will put the Meltagun into. I think I'm just within range there.
You could do it at all.
Yeah, I'll do it to the Monolith.
Yep.
All right. So this is my favorite part, and the entire reason I have this list, so that I can just take up all these dice that I normally can't fit entirely in my hand, and just roll 36 dice at once.
Oh, preemptively spend a CP to give the monolith a 4 pinball.
Perfect. So that will be the melt shot to them. Everything else is going into that guy. Perfect. So this will be hitting on 3s, lethals on 6s, and then wounding on 5s.
Yep.
So, all right. So we'll take out very pretty lethals.
My goodness, that's a lot of them.
That is a really good lethal roll. And there's a decent amount of misses in there, but I will happily take this roll. It's not like I can do anything about changing the roll, but I'll happily take it. All right, and then these are wounding on 5s.
Oh boy.
Yes, this is pretty good. So that is going to be 5, 10, 15, 18 saves. Uh, 18 saves at -2. I've never been sure if I'm shooting over terrain if you get cover.
I do not have cover.
Okay.
You can see
All
every
of
part
it,
of
yeah.
my model. But either way, it takes him to his 4 pinball.
And 2 damage each.
Ouchies. Yeah, I think you got him.
Do we see the
2,
monolith
4,
die?
6, 8, 10, 4, 12, 14. That's it.
Excellent.
Does he boom?
He booms! You might kill them by yourself.
You kill the plain ones.
Yep. All right. Played 1 damage.
Hey, what are you boom for? I'm guessing it's at least D3.
Minimum D3. I'm really hoping for a D6 right now, but later on, if you explode near me, a D3.
He explodes for D3. Right. So those flame ones are going to take 3. They're gone.
Excellent. Thank you for doing my job for me. His indirect will still land in this general area, but...
And the monolith is going to take...
1. Excellent. How many wounds does he have?
22. Down to 21.
Okay, I got you covered there. Excellent. Then, yeah, after that, I've got his Meltagun, and that's going into Monolith. That will hit, but not be lethal. That will wound, so it'll be on the 4+ invuln. Excellent. And d6 damage for just 3 damage.
3 damage.
Oh,
Down to 18.
Nope. We're getting there, bit by bit. Okay. Now, do I want to really focus fire on Monolith? And these be a really big problem? You've already shot. No, he has not yet shot. Those 2 have shot. He has now shot. So the Stalker, who should still have one of these. My apologies. I am terrible at tracking these. He will shoot his 2 Meltas into this guy. It will be outside of Melta range. and for the sake of it, because it is only strength 9, we will also give him lethals, and he will put his indirect into... I'm going to go with Imitech, because
Fair enough.
he's a single model, so limited amount of wounds.
A little
And
tougher than a played one, though. But yes,
he is. He's toughness 6, I believe?
toughness 5.
Toughness 5, so I'm wounding on 4s. So we'll start with the indirect into him. 2 shots, hitting on 4s, 1, and that is a lethal.
No AP.
No AP with cover.
Saving on a 2. He's okay.
Yep. And now the 2 melted shots. 1 hit. Yep, because he's within 6 inches of other stuff. No wounds. Good talk, little stalker. Okay, so I'm going to go to this guy next. He's going to put his flamers into them, because I have flamers. I need to remember I have flamers.
Yeah.
He's going to put his 36 shots into them. He'll put his Melta gun into them as well, and his indirect will also go into Imitech.
Fair enough.
Imitech, 3 shots. Hitting on 4s, sorry, also spending that on lethal. I will be doing that a lot when targeting big things.
Yep.
1 hit, 1 lethal, and winning on a 4. Nope, just 1 save, no cover. Alright,
He's
right.
okay.
Yep. I really should stop shooting Imitech if he's got a 2+ save. Then flamers into those guys, 2d6 shots, 5 shots. This is strength 5?
T6.
2, 6, so 5s. Just 1. -1.
No save. 1 damage.
1 damage.
A guy's at 2.
Excellent. I'll put the melter shots into them, just see if I can really kill that guy. That is a lethal.
Maybe 4.
Yep.
Yeah, no cover.
So that one guy is dead. And now the 36 shots. So 5, 10, 15, 18.
Big hurdy time.
This is why I pre-count dice. So all of these are going into the monolith. They do have lethals.
What kind of roll is that, dude?
Oh boy.
Not as good as the last one.
Mm.
I mean, it's still a good roll. I'm not going to complain.
I mean, I will absolutely
There's the
complain for
labels
you.
there.
That is way too many 1s and 2s.
Yeah.
Bad blue die. Bad purple die.
You know what? It balances out
There's
because
still 6 lethals.
there's 6 lethals in there, and I did with one guy pick up a Doomsday Arc, which I thought was going to take 2, and he is toughness 12,
Yes.
so 6s,
13 actually.
13, so 6s to wound. So another
Oh, 3.
3. You did spend a CP to give him a 4+ invuln, so that is going to be 5, 9 saves on your invuln.
Well, con very handy right now. Well, looks like 4 went through for 8 damage in total.
Excellent. That will put you at 10. That is all of his shots. And then the last one, I really should kill the Scorpex, but I really want to kill that monolith. So we're going to shoot the monolith because that's really fun. If I can kill a monolith, that would be very, very good. All right. Again, spending his token on lethal hits here. He will put his indirect... We'll put it into the guys on there. It's not going to make any difference. You'll be able to reanimate it afterwards. I'm going to stop shooting Imitech because saving on 2s is making me sad. So hitting on 3s, lethals on 6s, you will have cover from this. So I'm going. You normally have a 3+ save or a 2+ save?
2+ save.
2+ save. So I will spend 1 CP and go down to 1 to ignore cover for this roll.
Perfect.
there. That is not as good for the lethals this time. He's going to live and reanimate. And then you pick him up and hide him.
Good, but I can't reanimate him in reserves unless I pay a CP for it.
Yes. And then these are wounding on 6s. Another 2. So if you fail all of them...
If I fail all of them, he dies.
Yeah.
I did not fail all of them.
No.
In fact, I failed one of them.
That's okay. You know what? It puts you down to 8. I believe that
Which
brackets
is
you.
an amount that makes me sad.
Yep. That was very, very good shooting by the spoilers in that round.
Actually, still not bracketed. He brackets at 7.
Oh, wow. Scorpex Lord will pick up the Stalker if I charge them. If I don't, it forces you to take care of him in your turn. So I think at that point, I will call it done. I will discard Assassination for a command point, and I will recover assets for 3. Because actioning and actioning.
Perfect.
This guy has used his thing. That is sticky. That is there. The actions go away because that completes at the end of my turn. And...
So end of your turn, both of you are at 2 CP?
Yep.
As I go up to 4 CP, I'll be picking up these
3.
Ophidians again.
Yep.
I shall pick up
it. I enjoyed that turn. That turn went honestly better than I expected. Not didn't kill as much, but to get the monolith down to 8 and to kill this Doomsday Arc was a good turn. Let me know when you finish deciding what to pick up, because then I will roll my abilities.
I will pick up only this boat and the Ophidians. And that's it.
Cool. So start of turn 3, I'm going to roll my my army roll, and I will get a 6, which is the exact one that I wanted, and a 2. So now I have plus 3 inches to my aura, which will put him into battle shock range. It'll also put them into battle shock range. I also have the Doom ability, which will give me plus 1 to wound against battle shocked units.
Yep.
So that could be very helpful coming up. The Wraiths have not taken any damage, only the Monolith and the Scorpex have, so they will both owe me a battle shock test at -1.
Beautiful. So then, put that done out of the way. Let's draw my secondaries. We're gonna get no prisoners and defense stronghold. Defense very doable.
Yep.
No prisoners, somewhat doable.
You definitely pick up 1, if not 2.
We'll see. We'll see.
I mean, I've been doing a lot of the work for you.
But I am going to spend 1 CP right away for Insane Bravery on the Monolith,
Good call.
which will net me 10 for primary, as I do not hold more than you.
Yep.
And I'll have to roll for the Scorpex anyway. I believe the Lord has a 6 up,
And then that'll be at -1.
going up to a 7 up. They're sad.
Excellent.
But that's okay.
They'll still be able to charge, and because their abilities are not affected by battle shock, they'll still get their reroll hits and reroll wounds as
All
well.
that cool stuff. As well as their reanimates. Speaking of which, the Scorpex gonna get
no.
their little buddy back at 2. you, and the monolith is gonna get 3.
Going back up to 11.
Which puts him at exactly half. Doesn't matter because you make me battle shock at understarting.
It will matter in the 5th round should I draw the extra one, which is Delirium, which is if you're below half strength and fail battle shock, you take D3 mortal wounds. But
Yeah.
no, your Necrons, I just need to focus and kill something.
There isn't much ado. I just gotta do some preemptive screening because there are in fact
2 beasts
some burgles that I
Yep.
need to worry about.
and they must come down this turn.
Yes. Gents, take a walk.
Yep, I did walk straight up to the wall, so he will be within an inch.
Keep outside of one from me. There we go. Let's tuck you a little further in. Line of sight from 3 despoilers is bad enough. Let's make it just 2. Potentially 1.
So just as a reminder, I can walk through walls, and if I touch that wall, and I will have potentially 13 inches of movement, so it will be hard to hide from all 3 despoilers.
Fair enough.
I can also, with Titanic models, just walk over yours should I need to. However, I have no stratagems for fallback, shoot, and charge.
Nor do I, which makes it kind of sad for me. But I have done a thingy. That could work.
So my goal is, by the end of your turn, I will be out of CP.
Interesting.
I don't guarantee that defend. Just in case. Guess where this boat is going.
I have lots of options. You can see all 3 of them there. In fact, you can even see the other spoiler.
You see the guy at the end.
Yep.
Which would not be too keen on right away. Actually, tuck him a little further back. Beautiful. That's my movement almost over, except for one more thing. Come on, boys.
Up we go.
Up we go. Yeah. And there is a reason I put the Overlord where he is.
Be able to see and do fun stuff.
Do potentially fun stuff. And at the end of that movement phase, as the Technomancer is now within 6 inches of the monolith, he'll be able to heal him for D3. Just 1.
Ooh. All my hard work. At the end of your movement phase as well, I'm going to spend 1. I'm going to rapid ingress.
Fair enough.
If you would be so kind as to just measure him about 9 inches away from there. Yep. He's just going to come in next turn and
Look at
start
this
having a
glorious
bit of
little
fun.
frog man.
Ideally, Imatech shouldn't have line of sight on him if that's possible.
Yeah, let's fix that then.
Yep.
Beautiful.
And that should mean that, yeah, nothing should be able to see him in that little spot.
Perfect.
And then he's going to be really, really annoying.
Yeah.
We just love little annoying beasts of Snurgle.
Exactly.
They're the beasts of Snuggles.
Yep. They just want to come in, they want to play, and they just tend to be a little extra rough when they play and accidentally kill the people that they're playing with.
Exactly.
So
It's fine.
That's
You know,
literally what they do.
we're going to name him Butters in this case,
Butters.
and all of your robots are going to be Awesome-o, and he's just going to play real hard with them.
Yes.
We'll kick off the shooting phase with the Overlord, who's going to put his Tachyon arrow into, I think, we'll put this into this spoiler.
Excellent. Is this an ability or a shot?
This is a shot. One shot.
So as you target him, I will spend 1 CP and give him a 4+ invuln for the round.
Perfect. He's going to need it.
Yep. There's going to be a lot of shooting, but now it's a choice of him with a 4+ or him without a 4+.
Exactly. So, one shot from him into that despoiler, 2's to hit, and now 4 rolls to hit because he was set up. Good thing I reroll.
Yeah.
There we go. That's a hit. Strength 16, 3's to wound. If I could put it in the box, please. And that's a wound. AP 5.
4+ invuln, he loves it.
He loves it. I have,
Well,
yet,
spend 4 up.
I have yet to see the Tachyon arrow do anything.
It is a mythical ability that he just wants you to believe is great.
Exactly,
but
yeah.
really it's just very pretty lights.
Next, we'll do the Doomsday Arc.
He
I
has
think
a
he'll put his
plethora of
shots into the Stalker there.
Makes sense. Who is currently my only unwounded model.
Oh yeah, I just noticed that. Alright, let's fix that then. D6 plus 1 shots. Or 3's to hit. Okay, so he's not gonna die, at least not to this. And 2's to wound. It's always a 1.
And 5s, I fail them both.
4 damage each.
4 damage each, that will put me down to 6.
Yeah, the little gun's just in range. We'll try that out too. Tickle him a little more.
You know, when he's down to 6, you just need 1 more and he's bracketed.
Yeah, exactly. 3 hit, lethal hits. No lethals to speak of. And 6 is the wound. There's 1 wound, no AP 1 damage.
Needing a 3. He's okay. There's my invuln.
Love him, Mike.
The invulns always show up when you don't need them.
Exactly. Next is the Monolith. Now I think he'll try to finish off that Stalker. I've placed him right, he should still have line of sight on him. Beauty.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I think he can't see those 3 over there, but these 3 he can pick them up, do what he likes.
I think he'll put his Death Rays into... Do I split? Do I split or just guarantee those Stalker goes away? I'll guarantee the Stalker goes away. He'll put everything into the Stalker.
Overkill is best kill.
Yep. Death Rays first. 3 stayed, sustain is D3. Well, you know what? It's a good thing I decided to put everything in the Stalker. And 3's to wound. There's a wound, AP 4.
5+ invuln. Nope. Kill it here.
Kill
Kill it here. I would love to explode and take that 1 guy you reanimated back. No. Unfortunately not. So unfortunately, the wretched Howl will say no more.
That'll be no prisoners number 1.
Yep.
No line of sight there is established. You got
Now,
like
they
couple
do
of-
have line of sight on the Beast Nurgle if you want, but I think their
yeah, but he's
pistols are out of
way too
range.
far away
Yeah.
for that. And the spoiler's too far away for them. Only 12-inch range for them. So none of them, and the Scorpic Lord's gun is not worth shooting with here. So I think we can just move right along to charging. Which we'll start with the Scorpics here.
Do they multi or go into one?
I think they're gonna multi.
It'll be pretty much
Two.
an unfailable charge into both, so
It will be, but they might in fact just kill one of them if I just dump everything into them and then just consolidate into the other one. So I think I'll just declare the clear one right in front of them.
okay.
They're loving it. They're excited.
Funnily enough, rolling so well has hindered your ability now because you have to avoid the other one. It also means you can get all of them onto him, while with the fun rule with walls, you can't. Normally you can attack through your own model, but with walls you can't.
Yeah, you can sit there. You at least get over there. Then you can get over there to maintain coherency. Perfect. You can land right there. You can land right there. You can land right there. You can't land anywhere else, so you're going to land over here.
Beautiful.
And we'll try the Impact Mortals from the Scorpic Lord. That knight's going to take one more one. I'm beginning to notice a trend.
Does it go on him or the leader?
It goes off the Scorpic Lord.
Oh, okay. So, oh, I take one more. Oops, my bad. Sorry. There we go.
That's the only charge I'm going to do. Unless I want to be cheeky and try a 9-inch charge from him into your Beast and Nurgle. Because how much OC is he?
He is 3 OC. He's not going to be able to take that point as it stands.
As it stands. Not unless he charges me, kills all my death marks, and 2 of my Ophidians.
Which he does not have enough attacks to do that.
No. So let's not. He's gonna get there. Imitek will take care of him.
Yep.
Potentially. Okay. Charge and done. Alright. Time for fights. See if we can pick up a despoiler.
So, as you target him, because we already established you only have AP 2 on
Yep.
their weapons, I'm going to spend my last CP of this round, achieving my minigame goal, and I will reduce incoming AP by 1.
Perfect. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. There we go. Come here. All the same cool stuff as before. 3 to hit, full rerolls because they charge, and lethal hits from the Scorpic Lord.
Good thing for rerolls. You nudged that one was a hit.
I did nudge that one, but it's we're gonna be a little greedy and pick up the threes as well.
Searching for lethals.
Yeah. We're gonna do a little fishing here. Might have paid off. Nope, get out of here. That was a 1. 2 more lethals, whatever. And 5 surround.
That's a good roll. It's a very good roll.
Yeah, no kidding. Nine, 10, 11.
Excellent. So,
AP2 down to AP1, 2 damage each.
so that puts me onto a 4+ save. And I'll fail 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of them.
14 damage.
14 damage, leaving him on 7 wounds, which means he is bracketed. And
No.
you still have the Lord to attack.
Yes. There'll be 4 attacks from him. 2s to hit, also lethal hits with full reroll. Didn't really need them. But still 5s to wounds. Hitting on 2s. Got fish. It's fine. 5s to wounds.
3.
My intuition paid off.
AP,
3 down to 2.
down 2, so needing 5s and 2 damage each? Or
3
three?
damage each.
Past 2, so he will live. Barely. So 3 damage, he's alive on 4 wounds. Okay. I'll try and kick you back. I'm hitting on 5s. I hit once. I don't wound.
Okay.
That's about right for the spoiler hitting. Yeah. Perfect.
Well, I was hoping that was gonna be my second no prisoners. But with that done, that shall be it for me.
Yep.
So just 1 no prisoners. I will hold on to Defense Stronghold.
And confirming, Kyle, you have 3 CP, and Lazy, you have 0.
Yep, that is correct.
Really?
I will go up to 1 on my turn.
I shall go up to 4.
Yep. And we're going to play the fun little game of can I kill him? I can't quite do it, but I could get him down to 1 potentially. So we're going to start with him. This is the Battle Shock first. He's okay. Now the Malefic Surge fails,
Uh-oh.
and he takes 1 mortal wound, down to 3. See, this is where it was important for me to make those saves last round. No one else needs to Battle Shock at this stage, because that is gone. So we'll do this spoiler. He's okay. That spoiler is okay. That carnivore is okay. And the stalker is absolutely fine. So we get all our fun toys to play with for this round. Still have it over there. And now we draw secondaries. Take those. And we will get Established Locus, perfect, and Overwhelming Force. Overwhelming Force is a little bit more tricky, but Established Locus is perfect for a Beast of Nurgle who's just kind of hanging out.
Yeah. He doesn't have to come and kill me.
Yep. I do have to bring in another Beast of Nurgle, however.
Yeah.
So there's a good chance that I literally move him and put the other one
Right
exactly
in
there.
his place.
This is now the challenge. He's not battle shocked, but he is down to 3 wounds. I could just either walk away and force you to deal with him on your turn. You said that you have no reactive move abilities.
Yep.
So I could just walk away. And then potentially pick that up with 2 spoilers, but then he doesn't get to shoot. Or I potentially just shoot all of them at -1 to hit, but with sustained. And I think that sounds more fun.
Some of the other fun thing that I can do.
Which is you can then just bump them over there.
You just need to kill 1.
Yep.
And then it's 2
And you've got 1 on 2 wounds. But then if you bump them over here, potentially he's now in a position to shoot them. What I do need to do, though, is I need to get that guy shooting him. Or that guy shooting the monolith. I don't think I can see the monolith, but I think I can move him in such a way that I should be able to at least see him. But it means that I'm also moving much closer to them, and they're really scary. All right, let's just go have fun. Okay. This is Oh, that's frustrating. So I will spend his token because the back of his base can't clear this room.
Ah.
I'm going to spend his surge token to give him an extra 3 inches of movement so that the back of his base can get to here.
And that was 10 on primary, right?
Sorry, yes, that was 10 on primary. And so you can see that, you can see that. You are going to have a lot of fun over here. If you're okay, I'm going to shuffle him over this way a bit. Still has lots of movement and can still absolutely see that ghost arc. So that I can move a carnivore up. So he needs 6 inches to clear there. And then from the back of his base, he can go another 8, which will make that about an 8-inch charge. But I have a reroll, which would give me a 66% chance to potentially make that. Or do I spend it now to give him another 3 inches? I think I do. So I'm going to spend his one as well to give him an extra 3 inches from here to make that a 5-inch charge. Let's see. There. Happy with where you are. The stalker can... It's terrible, but if I just leave him there, unless something
He's
goes...
doing something for you.
Like, he's scoring me 5 points every turn if I just leave him there. But leaving him there isn't fun. So I think what I need to do with him, actually, is because I've abandoned the middle point. It's 5 inches. 5 inches. So I will also spend his token to give him an extra 3. And then I need a 2-inch advance to get onto the other point. So he's going to shuffle positions over to there. Beast of Nurgle is unfortunately just going to come over there and be a sad little huggy boy because he doesn't get to play with anyone that turn. Oh, thank you. And I'll go with the carnivore, and then he had 12. And then this Beast of Nurgle will come in.
There
and
we
take
go.
the stalker's spot. Which makes me sad. All right. Do you have anything that you want to do at the end of my movement phase?
Nothing at all.
Cool. We are going to go on to the shooting. So we're going to start with the riskiest one. He is going to put all of the shots into the guys around him. This is going to not include his indirect. The indirect is going to go into the death marks.
Perfect.
Yeah. You've got 1 guy and 2 wounds there, which is perfect for the guns. So we're going to boost a lot. Because the big guns never tire, as well as being in combat, he's at -1 to hit.
Yep.
2, 3, and team. So I will spend his token here on sustained, because they are toughness 6, I believe.
Yep.
Which means I'm wounding on 4s, so see how it goes. So, top. Alright, so I'll have 5 sustained. Sorry, that one was a 6 before I nudged that one. Drop 1, 3, 4, 5. So these will go back in over there. Then,
Forced it, right?
yep, you are right. Not fantastic, but it's not bad. Terrible either. And then 4 is to wound.
That could have been
That
better.
one is
That could have
not
been
as
better.
good. Definitely not going to get himself out of combat with that, so that is going to be 7 saves at -2.
7 AP2s, 2 damage each. Most likely gonna drop 1.
I hope so. There are still more shots after this one, but
5 to 5 to 6, that was not a 5. Yeah, here. So, looks like that's gonna kill the One guy. Kill one more and put another guy at 1.
Alright, so I will turn that guy for you and let you
We'll
pick
drop
up the other one.
this one and put this guy at 1.
Excellent. I have 2d6 flamers for 6 shots. These are wounding on 5s, so 2 more saves at -1.
Ballers. Loving life.
Absolutely fine. And then we'll see if we can pop off the last guy with the melt-a-gun. That will not hit. I will use his built-in ability to do 1 reroll. It will still not hit.
Alright.
That is sad. You are definitely going to die. Shoot, I should have spent my CP to give him lethal. So instead, this guy is going to put all of his shots into...
We're going to put the indirect into... the
Sorry,
one.
yes, thank you. So that will be d6 plus 1 plus blast. So 4, 5, 6 shots. Hitting on 4s.
Okay.
1 hit. No wound.
Alright.
Good talk. Alright. He is going to put all of his shots into the Ghost Arc because he cannot see the monolith. And I spent his token to give him the extra 3 inches, so he cannot pop lethal or have anything fun on this. So
No
it'll
fun
be
stuff.
hitting on 3s, wounding on 6s.
Into the Doomsayer?
Sorry, into Doomsayer. So
It's T9.
T9. So wounding on 5s. I totally lost count of how many dice I had there.
Sorry.
Yeah. Sorry. So 5, 10, 15, 18, 5, 10, 15, 18. All of these. Again, the only reason I play this list is so that I can just pick up all of these dice and roll them.
To call the list, I need bigger hands.
I really should. Alright, he is hitting on 3s because this one is not bracketed. Nothing fun or special. And then wounding
That
on...
is way more hits than I'm comfortable with.
let's just hope I can do the same with wounds. That would be really nice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 at -1 because you will have cover.
Either way, for a pinball, if I fail all these, it's dead.
Yep.
I failed all of them.
Wow, that's not a good roll. Do you want a CP reroll?
I think I'm gonna do that. I think I'm gonna
Yep.
CP reroll one of those. What in the world was that? All
There
right,
we
okay,
go.
he's alive at 2. My goodness.
Live on 2. Okay.
Yeesh.
That's really bad.
Audacity.
I mean, you did call it.
It's you. I called the opposite.
Okay. He has no flamer targets. He has no melted gun targets, so the indirect is going to go into the death marks.
Yep.
3 up to 4 because I have not killed anyone. Hitting on 4s, only 1. 1 wound, no AP with cover.
Okay.
Absolutely loves it.
They're like, what was that noise?
Yeah. This carnivore is going to put his indirect into them. 1 shot. Does nothing. Stalker is going to put his indirect into them. 3 shots.
4 shots.
1. 1 wound. No.
Jesus.
Does nothing. Finally, this guy is going to split fire to victory.
Ooh.
We're gonna risk it here, all right? He is going to put 18 shots into this guy, 18 shots into that guy, and indirect into them. I will use his trigger on lethal.
Fair.
And so what'll happen is the white dice are going to go into him, the purple dice are going to go into him, and then we'll roll indirect afterwards. There, I'm gonna roll that. Oops. Come on. Alright. So the white dice decided that
I think
they only got
I think the white side is a
today.
little more
Yep.
finely tuned.
They've been practicing, apparently. They've been waiting for their opportunity.
We should be good.
Okay. And then the white dice going into him are going to need 6s, while the red dice, or the purple dice, are going to need 5s. Okay. So 6s on them. Not go. So that is 5 saves on the Doomsday Arc and 6 saves on the Monolith. If you would like to fail all on the Monolith, that would be great. He will have cover, and so will this one. They'll both have cover, so it'll be at effectively -1.
Fair and balanced. No 4 pivot for the boat. Let's try this again. It's dead.
Yep.
It does not explode.
Oh,
If it exploded again,
it would be really fun for me.
and then EP2 with cover on the monolith, so that takes up to a 3 of save.
Yep. Don't think I get this one.
You do some hurdy on it. It takes 6 damage.
That's pretty good.
Do some hurdy.
Yeah. And then indirect. 1 shot, +1 for blast. 2 hits. 2 wounds.
And 2 dead.
I got to the point where you might not be able to reanimate them fully. And then before I finish that turn, yep, I already put an extra token on him. So overwhelming force, unfortunately, will have failed.
Oh yeah, that's gone.
Do that. I could have put more shots into the monolith to try and score that, but that would have risked leaving the Doomsday Arc alive, and he's very, very scary.
Yes, indeed. You were in a spot where you had to kind of pick one or the other. It's the same as when I had to choose between getting rid of that stalker or just potentially doing some more damage into a despoiler.
So at the end of this phase, I'm going to spend my last command point here. I'm going to reroll a Malefic Surge for the Carnivore. He's going to get a 10, so he will be okay, and he will get a Malefic Surge back because I need him to do a good chunk of damage into them. So let's charge. Only charge is the Carnivore into them. As established before, I need a 5.
That's just what you get. You did get it.
Because apparently minimum effort is all I get. Alright, I will spend his token here. They are 3 wounds apiece.
Yes.
Okay, so I will use his Slaughter Claw profile for 6 attacks, but I will pop this to give myself lethal because he already has sustained in his profile.
Alright.
Yeah. So these will be, I believe these are strength 14, which means I'm hitting on 2s, wounding on 2s.
Yep.
Sam, would you be so kind as to just double check the Carnivore? I think he might be hitting on 3s now. Yeah, he's hitting on 3s now. So hitting on 3s, lethal, and sustained. 1 lethal, that drops, goes back in.
Yep.
Wounding on 2s. So that is all 6 saves, minus slots.
How much exactly?
I believe it's -4.
AP4, you say?
Yeah. And
Well,
it's D6 plus 2 damage each.
minimum
AP3,
3.
sorry.
So
AP3,
AP3.
AP3? Alright, I get
so
a
that
save.
saves.
I get a save.
Yeah.
I'll take the first 4 on 6s. 1 is still alive.
Okay.
Dead.
And 1 more.
And 1 more on the Scorpion Lord from his form of involved. He's okay.
Okay. So, unit dead except for the Scorpion Lord, who I will pile into.
Fair and valid.
That one is gone, that one is gone, that one is gone, and You also used yours. I used all my tokens this turn.
The score pick will fight back into your despoiler.
Yep, good call. I have no command points, so it'll be at AP3. So I
just 4 attacks, 2s on 5s.
Yep.
No rerolls this time because his score picks are gone. So 2 saves, AP3, 3 damage.
I need boxcars. That is not boxcars. I would love to explode here.
I would also love you to explode.
Oh, it's an Australian 6. All right, he is going to be gone, which is a big piece of my army.
Yay, I got one.
Only one.
You know,
So far, it's only turn 3.
don't look at my kill board. It's only 2 boats and all my score picks.
I mean, you've taken out a lot of my units now, so.
Well.
So I will not score overwhelming force. I will use that to regain a command point because I cannot see a world where you leave the monolith where it is. You could, in which case that's absolutely fine. But I will score established locus for 4 points for doing it in your deployment zone.
Fair and valid.
And then end of the turn, I have Kyle at 3 CP and Lazy at 1.
Yep.
Beauty.
And I'll score defense stronghold as well.
Yes.
And that's that. Do I need 5 CP? Do I need 5 CP? That is the question. Potentially. Alright. So I'm going to pick up the Ophidians again, just in case.
Yep.
We don't need to take a shock on you anymore, but we will have to do on the monolith.
Yep, but not at -1 because you're outside of 12.
Yay! But I want to pick up anybody else. Mayhaps the Lich Guard, but can't pick up the Score Pick Lord because he's stuck in combat. But I could pull him away with the Monolith. Save him that way. Or can he stand up to a carnivore? Probably not. only takes 1 wound to kill him.
He's got 4 wounds or 3?
He's got 7.
7. So yeah.
One good wound will finish
Yeah.
him off. He just needs to fail once or twice.
And hitting on 3s, wounding on 2s, wit sustained, built in.
Yeah. Yeah, he's in a spot of bother right now unless I pull him away. But there's nowhere productive for the Lich Guard to go, so we're going to keep everybody where they are. Going to 5 CP. My secondaries are going to be cleanse and behind. It is time to clean that behind.
Hopefully I've made it difficult. There's
I
probably a
actually
spot
think
over
there's
there.
a pocket right
Yeah.
here for my Ophidians to go down.
And they can make a 9-inch
So-
charge onto Nurglings.
Yeah, potentially. That would be cute.
So it's established and behind?
Cleanse and behind.
And in behind.
Which is quite easy to do, actually.
They can cleanse,
So
they
Lich
can
Guard can
cleanse,
do it,
that's
they
max.
can do it. I'd rather they started tying people up, honestly. I'd rather not have 2 despoilers about to get up in my grill again, because they'll definitely finish off the Monolith this turn. Speaking of the Monolith, time to do a battle shock test for him.
It's okay.
He's just alright. He's just outside your aura. Alrighty. And he shall get to reanimate for 2. Takes him up to 8, which is just outside his bracket. That makes me happy. The death marks down here.
They're all back. All my hard work.
They're all back. They're all here and ready to play with this cute little pupper here. Alright. The other popper's way over there. Yeah. Playing fetch over there. Got a grand total of 6 OC there.
7.
Right. So I would need 4 rays sitting there to take that from you. There's another cute little thing they can do.
And you will score 10 on primary.
Yes. 10. Even if I plop 3 there, still doesn't take it from you.
I've been playing the fun mini game where I don't know what the score is. I know you're doing better on scoring secondaries than I am, and we're matching on primary. So I'm pretty sure you're in the lead, and I want to guess by about 15 points. So, but I'm not going to ask because I don't actually want to know. I got to play the little mini.
You don't want to look at the scoreboard that's right
Nope.
next to us?
Nope. It's. I find that I play a better game if I don't know the score, because then I'm in my head of like, oh, I need to catch up versus play what's in front of me.
That's a good philosophy, actually. I'm going to advance Imatek.
It's finally going to move.
Yeah, he's finally going to come up and see what's up. So these death marks are going to come over here and potentially make room for him. I predict there's potentiality in the future that he needs to heroically intervene. Might in fact happen. What are you guys gonna do? Are you just gonna go zippy and do some cheeky mortals on that guy? I think you do.
Or are they going to cleanse?
They can do that too. But they can also do their flyover mortals by just going. Woo!
Excellent. They should all have enough movement to
Yeah, they have
get a little bit over him and then back on.
They have a 10-inch move.
Yep.
So.
It's such a weird thing to visualize where it's like, I'm just going to go a little bit over you, turn around, come back.
Yeah.
With shifting, the guy at the back would end up in the front, and the guy in the front would end up in the back.
Yeah.
Unless you wanted to try and take the other point as well.
I couldn't put enough bodies on there. That's 7 OC from that
Yeah.
guy? Okay. Because it's what is next to them. Alright. So at 2 OC each, they couldn't take that point from you. So we'll just do the flyover that way.
I think this is the first time where a despoiler ability has actually impacted a game for me.
So it's a d6 for each model in the unit. Every 4 up is a mortal. 1 mortal.
Excellent.
A single mortal.
Down to 22.
And then I'll do some cleaning. The Overlord's gonna hide. Wow.
Yep. He's shot his once per game.
The monolith. What's the monolith gonna do? He's gonna sit. He's gonna sit there, be cute. Feeling cute may blow up a carnivore. Worry about these despoilers later. I think you will. Then you'll just rescue this poor Scorpic Lord here,
Aww.
so we can get maybe a charge off on the spoiler.
Tie him up.
What's that? An 8-inch charge there? Yeah, I can live with that.
That's a 9. So yeah, definitely an 8.
And then the Ophidians. See if they can make it into this little corner here. Thank you.
I'll have plenty of
Oh,
space.
quite easily.
Yep. They'll be protected from just about everything. I might move the stalker up. But that's a next turn problem.
We'll see if they can do a cheeky 9-inch charge. Okay, on to shooting. We'll cleanse here and cleanse here. Get those out of the way.
There.
The monolith is going to attempt to blow away that last carnivore.
Okay, so all of the shots into the carnivore?
Yep.
So I'll spend 1 CP here and give the carnivore a 4+ in the bomb.
Okay. Oh, and I almost forgot the Technomancer gets the element again.
Curse you, Technomancer!
Just one.
Up to 9. Making me sad. All the effort I'm putting into trying to kill it.
So, 4 death rays. No, 3 sustain his D3. Make it sad. That's fine. It's fine. And 3 wound. It's fine. 3 AP4.
Fail 2.
These are D6 plus, I want to say 1 or 2. Roll that and then see what it does.
Yep. He's either alive on 1 or alive on 3.
He's alive on 3, unless I CP reroll that 1 for damage.
Yep.
He's alive at 2.
100% improvement.
But there's still the particle whip.
Yep.
3d6 shots. So 12 shots.
Slightly better than average.
3 states. Be liking that. That looks cool. Why didn't this come up earlier?
That's 8.
And then only 5s to wound, but with devastating wounds. I literally just need a dev. There are 4
There's 4 devs.
Cool.
Does he explode? He does not. You have killed a puppy. I want you to understand. His name is a puppy.
Oh. Why didn't you show me that earlier?
I showed it to Sam.
Damn, why didn't you tell me?
We were talking
How
about
could
it.
you?
We were all talking
did.
about it. You were here. We were all talking about it.
So for those at home, I have nameplates on all of my models, and that one is specifically named A Puppy, as in A period puppy, so that I can make all my opponents feel bad about murdering little puppy.
I can't believe you've done this.
I hope you feel bad, Kyle.
My disappointment's immeasurable and my day is ruined.
Good.
Okay. Time for charges. We'll do the cheeky 8-inch charge into that exploded from him.
Yep.
Pay the 2 CP for it. Down to 2. And wow, look at
Oh,
that.
Buck.
He's excited. He wants the
Oh
smoke.
no.
Could go around there, but he also could just run up this way.
So honestly, that's a great play, because on the next turn, had you not made it, my plan was to stand the despoiler right there on both points. You still would out OC me here, but he'd have full visibility to be shooting just about everything that he wanted. Hold that point, retreat with the stalker, and just be an overall nuisance.
Now let's try a cheeky 9-inch charge on those Nurglings from
Yeah.
the Ophidians.
Or an overachiever
Oh, you
is
made it.
another term.
Look at that, they made it.
I mean, look at my poor little Nurglings. The true warlords of my army. Funnily enough, I still have Nurglings that have just chilled back there this entire time. And actually, I'm going to do my favorite thing. It probably won't work. And I know that because I have to come around the wall, because Nurglings don't go through walls. So I would need a 10. However, because of the way the rules work, you are within 6.
Yeah.
So
You want to try and heroic with them?
Yep. So it would need to be a 4 and then a 5. So I also need a 9-inch charge, but I will spend my last CP
Try it out.
because I don't play normal. I like to play weird and do really fun stuff. So I'm going to heroically intervene with Nurglings.
Nearly did it.
Just about. Oh, so close.
Quite nearly did it.
Very nearly, but no joy from those Nurglings. But that's okay.
Okay. You have no interrupt money.
No, I have no money.
I shall simply Same line to them. You've got to go this way. Because that's how you base him. And that's 5 attacks each from them. With -1 to hit because Nurglings.
All the fun.
Forced to hit. Then they're popping their once per game death wounds.
Nice.
Forced to hit. Oh boy.
Are my Nurglings going to live?
Potentially. And reach the wound with devs.
Yeah, because they are T3.
No devs whatsoever. Just 2 saves, AP2.
2 saves, AP2, 5 plus invuln. Fail them both.
I kill a Nurgling.
Excellent. How much damage can you put into a nearly full despoiler over here? He's got 22.
Let's
You
find
can probably
out.
do a lot.
Scorpic Lord. He can do a little bit when I need him to. So 2 to hit. Well, 1 down so far. And 5 to wound. Just 1. AP3.
6. Nope.
Oh yeah, I forgot his impact mortal.
Oh, go ahead.
He'll take 3
So-
mortals.
So 6 in total, putting him down to 16. That was 3 from the impact mortals and then 3 damage from the attack that got through.
Yeah.
Okay. I will swing back with the mighty despoiler. I hit once. I do not wound.
Okay.
And because it's really funny, Nurglings have 4 attacks each. They hit on 5s, but lethal's on 6s. 1 lethal. And 1 hit. I need a 6 to wound. Nope, just 1 lethal in there. And no AP on the affiliates.
They're loving it.
Love it. Excellent. Perfect.
And that seems to be the end of it. I'll get 3 for behind enemy lines and double cleanse.
Yep.
And end of the turn, I have Kyle at 2 CP and Lady at 0.
Yep. So I will go up to 1. We're still on turn 4, so I don't get to have new toys just yet. But I am in a predicament. However, we're going to do the fun thing where I do your job for you. On the Stalker, he gets a 7. He loves it. On the Despoiler, that's a 9. He loves it. On the other Despoiler, that's a 5. That will fail. And he takes 3 mortal wounds. I will point out, you have done no damage to this guy this game, but he's still down to 21 out of his 26. Okay. Think I might have to like really rely on this guy to do a lot of work in this round.
There's work cut out for him.
He can realistically shoot himself out of combat here, but then he doesn't get to move. If he doesn't move, then I lose that point. But I score at the bottom of the turn. So I'm scoring my 10 on primary now. I can potentially walk off the point now, but walk back onto the point at the end of the turn, which I think is probably going to be the play. I don't owe you any battle shocks anywhere, so let's see what the cards want me to do. We have Storm Hostile and Sabotage.
Hey, look, another war troll your frogman could do.
However, he has to live, which is, I think, more of the problem. But it is... I go for him, I get more points. I go for him. I don't think you have anything that can kill him. You can pick stuff up, but then you're committing very heavily into that point. It might still be worth it to deny me primary on the end of the turn, but I think if I do it with that guy, it's a lot more annoying. And what I can always do is have him touch this one, because I believe that still counts as being in your deployment zone.
That is.
So as long as he's touching...
So, with that way, the monolith can see you.
That is true, which is not nice. So you're right. We'll just
There you go.
go here, touching the wall. Monolith cannot see him. The Wraiths can come out and kill him, but if they do, they're off the point. Yeah. Okay. He's toughness 7.
Yes.
Gross. Okay. Stalker is going to move his 12 to get in here. This Nurgle is happy back there. Nurglings. I'm going to advance the Nurglings. I'm going to go 3, and what they're going to do is just make it a little bit harder for Wraiths to just completely plop down. You have enough movement, but hopefully it will deny coherency in some ways. Because obviously there won't be anything on that point. Now you'll only score... Ooh, I have to get onto a point to deny you hold more.
Plus, I believe you have Storm Hostile.
Storm Hostile I realistically can't get because I'd have to get him all the way to over here, which realistically isn't feasible because I'd be falling back and then you still very much out-OC me, so I'd have to fall back to get to here and kill this with something else. So I don't think that's feasible this turn. If I left him alive on 1, survive the clapback, and then maybe kill you with the feet that have done 0 damage all game, I might be able to consolidate on, but realistically I don't have enough to take over that. I don't have enough to take over that. I don't have enough to take over that. So that has successfully prevented me from storming hostile. Okay, last movement shenanigan. I'm going to fall my Nurglings back so that my Stalker can at least kill them and get them out of my way.
Mm-hmm. They've done their job.
They have. They were annoying, and that's what matters. What's their toughness?
5.
5. Okay, so Stalker is going to start with his shots. He's going to put everything, including the indirect, into them. I will not spend his token because I'll save that for combat if I need it. So we'll start with the indirect. That's 1 shot. It does hit because I can see you, but no wounds. The 2 Melta shots. 1 hit, 1 wound.
AP lots.
AP lots for 5 plus Melta. Excellent. This guy is going to put his flamers and Meltagun into them. He's also going to put his indirect into them, and he's going to put the 36 shots into that guy. I will spend his thing on lethal hits again, because I really, really wanted to die. Alright. 5, 10, 15, 16. All of these. Alright. These are... I will spend the last CP to ignore cover.
Fair enough.
On this one. And so it will be... Do you want to spend your CP to give it a 4+?
It's already saving on 4s.
Fair enough. Cool. So hitting on 3s, lethals on 6s. Right, that one's fortunately cocked. Okay. I'll go back, and then these are wounding on 6s. Because T13 is a lot. That's another good.
Could very well just be enough.
So 4, 7. 7 at -2.
Ignore silver, so this is 4 ups, and these are 9.
Yep.
So I need 5 of these to fail for him to die.
That's
He's
not.
gonna die today.
That's not.
He's gonna
My.
take 4.
Yep.
He's alive at 5.
Okay. Okay. Live on 5. That's okay. still very, very frustrating, but it is what it is. I think the monolith will manage to survive this till the end of the game, despite me putting
That is
all of
wild.
the shots into it. Shooting the Ophidians, I'll start with the Meltagun. That will hit. That will wound.
AP
That will-
lots. Minimum 3.
Yep, because I think there's a melt on that profile, and then the
Yeah.
flamers is 6 shots, and he is toughness 5.
Yep.
So wounding on 4s, just 2, -1,
And 1 damage.
1 damage each. Yep.
He's alive at 1.
Okay, that's okay. That's why I committed the stalker to go that way.
Is the despoiler done shooting?
This despoiler is now done shooting. You're going to pick
I'm gonna
them
pay
up and run
the
away.
2 CP to pick up this poor man and place him next to the monolith.
Sorry, I lied.
But he's not done.
He has the indirect.
Oh, right. Okay.
So,
Roll that up.
3 shots. 2 hits.
Uh-huh.
No wounds.
Okay.
Now it picks up and runs away. Aww.
Look at this poor man.
Story of the game. I come very close and then no. This despoiler is going to pop his for lethal as well. He's going to put everything into the guy in front of him. Let's see how this goes. And I'm just going to roll this. That's 18. Probably should have been doing this from the start because it'd probably be faster. That's 18. Okay. Would you like to just roll the lethal
Sure,
save
yeah.
before... I'll just move all those over. No, those being
We got 6 there.
6,
6,
9.
7, 9.
9 in total so far, -2.
4 pinball. Yep. He's dead.
Excellent.
Excellent.
Okay.
Super extra dead. He ain't teleporting away from that.
Nope, that is overkill is the best kill. Go back there. There's no more shooting, unfortunately. What I think I will do, you are an inch away from the wall there, because we established that earlier, which means I realistically can't charge onto that.
You're lazy.
Yeah.
Where's the action token?
Terrible.
The action token. You have grace. It's your first time on our stream.
Mm.
Al does not get grace.
I appreciate that. Thank you. Okay. I definitely think you've done better scoring secondaries than me this turn.
This
and
one's
it's,
very good at that. to
yeah,
be
and
fair.
it's helped you pull ahead a good bit because I haven't been able to deny you primary. I've also,
My very stubborn monolith
Like-
has not helped either.
yeah, you will score 15 on primary here because you will hold more. Which means that you will, by the end of the game, I think tie me on primary because I think I scored 5 more than you in the second turn. Which means going into turn 5, I will roll my despair ability. We're going to see what we get. We get a 5 and a 4.
And
That's-
turn 4, both are at 1 CP.
I'm at 0.
I was also at 0 at the end of the turn.
And then you gain 1 for Dipping Storm.
Yep, I do indeed.
And Carl gets 1 because Imatech.
Yep.
Well, I'll be at 2 starting my turn.
Yep. We'll both be on 2. I got a 5 and a 4. I already had a 4, so I will get a 5, which is Delirium, which is if you were within 12 inches of me, but below half strength, you would take D3 mortal wounds. Not going to be relevant now, unfortunately, because I was not able to move the despoiler, so the monolith remains outside of 12.
Yay! Could still just completely fail his battle shock, but we'll see.
Yep.
We shall see.
But you'll still hold the point thanks to this bundle back here.
Yeah. I'm at 2 CP. Do I need to pick up anything? Anybody? Do I just pick up that one Ophidian and just see if he could do something useful one more time if he passes his battle shock? I think I shall do that.
As long as he doesn't drop within 12. Because if he does, he might fail and then
Just
die.
plop and die. think that's an inevitability, but we'll see. Tie.
And I still have sabotage ongoing.
Ongoing right there. I would like to stop that, but I do not trust my ability to get rid of a Beast of Nurgle.
They're really annoying.
They are quite annoying.
And oddly
I'm
enough,
all about annoying units.
and oddly enough, I would say that their healing is better than yours.
Absolutely.
Speaking of, though,
My last secondaries are going to be extend and attempting target.
well, we'll make attempting target the one all the way over there.
All the way over here.
So hopefully, I think you might just be able to drop within 6 inches.
Ooh, this is going to require the stick.
Oh no.
Can I drop that Ophidian on the point? Yes, I can.
But can he out OC it?
What's his OC?
Yeah, he's OC3, isn't he?
Yeah.
No, I can't.
Are they OC2?
Beast and Nurgle are OC3,
No, the
Ophidians.
The Ophidians are OC2.
Yeah.
Well, maybe, and they're 3 ones?
The 3 ones each.
Maybe I'll pop off and he'll get a buddy.
Now, you
Here's the thing, though. I popped him up using his ability.
Oh, yeah?
It doesn't go into reserves that way.
Oh.
and it's turn 5, so
Oh, he can't.
He doesn't go into reserves that way, so I can't use the strat on him.
Ah. That's dumb.
Yeah.
well, I
Yeah.
mean, it means that he gets to pick up 4 units instead of 3, so
Just the Ophidians follow a different
Now-
guideline.
what's interesting though is if you want, and I'm totally fine with this, you could declare to pick it up with the hypercrypt ability because it doesn't restrict you from being able to
Doesn't
pick
it
it up.
strictly doing that?
So you could actually just use the hypercrypt ability to pick them up, allowing you to have that strat to drop more than 6 inches. Still not relevant because you don't out OC me.
I can only auto-see you if I roll a 3 to that reanimate. Because
Yes.
then it'll not only heal that guy who's at 1, but bring back a second guy who's at 1.
Yeah. So it is
Then I would have 4 OC.
it is feasible and
It is
possible.
feasible. If you permit it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Try it out. So we'll hyper phase him away.
Hmm.
We'll spend a CP to reanimate everybody in reserves, which is just the Ophidians. Sweet.
Oh my.
And it happens.
Yeah.
It did happen. I still have to take a battle shot test when they come down.
Yes.
Aren't they a 3-man?
Yeah, but
Oh, right.
They
it's kind of
happens.
in the command phase.
Oh no.
So there's still a chance I could fail.
Yep.
But
I should've kept-
extend is very easy to get. I've already gotten it, in
Yep.
fact. Let's do a battle shot test for the monolith again. He's sad.
Yay. that actually does help me because now he is +1 to wound for me.
And a reanimate for him, just 1. It's 6. Still bracketed.
So you're telling me there's a chance I can kill it in turn 5? Because at this point I'll claim the moral victory.
Well, then there's just a heal from that guy into him. I'm not stopping this, so you can take your sabotage. But I'll put Imitek on the point as an extra deterrent.
Denies me from being able to just walk on and potentially kill some dash marks.
Yeah, exactly. Now, as for this, I need only place 1 to take it from you.
Mm-hmm.
But
And if I've done my job right, I've made coherency difficult.
that is true. So I'd like to get the Fly of Immortals. You can land there, but the thing is, that takes him out of coherency. Yeah, she did make it very difficult. I think clopping.
Now, would you like to do immortals to the Nurglings or to the Despoiler?
Why must you tempt me so?
I will point out the Despoiler will He will be bracketed at 10. I'm sorry, 1 to 9 on those models, I believe. So if you could do up to 7 damage with pistols and whatnot, then his OC drops significantly.
Yeah, doing flyovers would be on him definitely preferable. And then drop 4 other ones outside. Yeah, I think that works. All right, we'll try flyover mortals on the despoiler.
Yep.
Or just 2.
Okay. He is down to 14.
Now, do I trust the monolith to finish him off? My poor battle shock monolith. As far as you need to go, and oh boy. That tank command says to go over here.
So as a reminder, I can walk through walls and walk over models.
Fair. You could conceivably end up over here.
But if you can strip 5 wounds off of him, then you will out OC me unless I do significant damage to it. At which point I would say at the end of the turn just charge it. You've seen how effective it is, and then I have no choice but to fall back with low OC, meaning I'm not realistically killing that brick.
Yeah.
And he is putting everything into him. Like,
Oh, yeah.
that's like
That monolith is gone.
I need him to die.
That monolith is
Yeah.
gone. He's going to put his shots into this guy and hopefully kill him, and then he'll have done his job.
Yep.
Because then they're free to just charge those Nurglings. Then I've got a stranglehold on the middle. That's good there. The Lich Guard don't have to move anywhere. Let's try and do my cheeky thingy. Pay my last CP to 6-inch Deep Strike the Ophidians.
Oh boy, you're not within 12 of me, which
Both
Yeah.
you.
just barely touching. Just don't battle shock.
Double check I'm not within 12 of you yet. Far away. And then just pass a battle shock. That's all I gotta do.
All you need.
Yeah.
That
Love
looks
'em.
good. All I could see was the 4, and I was like, that's going to be enough.
We are fantastic. Okay. So then, shooting time. I was going to start with the monolith. Everything into the spoiler there.
Yep. I will spend 1 CP to give him the 4+ invul.
Fair enough. 4 death rays. Now forced to hit because I'm bracketed. Wait a minute. Unless I heal him with the
Yep.
Technomancer. Getting ahead of myself again.
Gutses.
So now hitting normally.
Hitting on 3s.
With sustain its D3. 1 out and sustain for 2.
Nice.
Strength 12. 3 to wound. So 3 and AP 4.
So 4+ invul, and I fail 2. You'll definitely bracket him.
2d6 plus 1. Or I might just kill him.
So that's
7,
11.
6, 13 damage.
Alive on 1.
Alive at 1. And there's
Oh
still the
my.
particle whip.
Yep.
3d6 shots. 12 shots.
I think that's the 3rd time you've gotten 12 shots with it.
I think so. Reach the hits. Aye.
That's a good hit.
That's a good one. Flash to wound. That's 2 deaths for 2 damage each.
Okay, yep. Do I explode? No.
Oh.
Not a lot of explosions this game, except for yours. Okay. That definitely puts a big stranglehold on it.
Actually, the race will just charge the Nurglings.
Yep.
I don't want to put shots into them and then make the charge longer. Especially when I roll like that. We'll put one of you over here. And one of you can go. There you go. There you go, and your big cumbersome bases. You had to go over here. Yeah, you're good there, you're good there. Okay.
Right. So, would you like to consolidate?
I think we're okay. I think 4 of them into some Nurgling should do the job. I'm gonna eat my words in a second here. No other charges to do. Nope, that's it. And 4 attacks each. I do say that, but they are gonna hit on 4 5s. Alright.
That's not terrible. Not terrible.
Not terrible at all.
And these are 1 or 2 damage.
These are 2 damage.
Okay. So there's a good chance you kill them.
Toughness 3?
Yep.
Strength 6. 2 to 1.
8.
8 of them. AP 1.
5 plus invuln. So
Oh boy.
1 dead. 2 dead. 3 dead. You know what? Now it's an interesting choice here because it is based model by model whether you consolidate. So if you consolidate, you are splitting.
Kind of splitting out just towards whichever objective is closest to
Yeah.
you. Like, you just go out that way, you get on that way. If you can just let go of each other, there we go. You can get up that way, so nobody, you have to tow that way. Thing is, that takes you out of coherency, so you gotta go that way. You need to come back a little bit. Oh my goodness, these models.
The amount of times I've played people in tournaments and it gets to game 3 or game 5 and they show up on the board and it's just tails. Awesome. So you have 6 OC on this one, and how much OC is he?
5.
5.
No, he's just 1, so it's
Okay.
5.
So 5 OC plus 6 OC. Okay. This will be fun.
And I will get extend battle lines and a tempting target over there.
Yep. I'm pretty sure that will put the game completely out of reach for me, even if I score max primary, but that doesn't matter because I'm still going to try to do your job for you.
Your sabotage goes off there.
Yep. So I don't owe you any battle shocks. So we've just got 2 times to hurt myself. The despoiler is fine, and the stalker is fine. Boat rolls were fine, regardless of which order I put them in. So make sure to hit that. Ow. 17 gets the back of the base to there. So I could have, well, sorry. Sabotage has gone off. Let's see what the cards want me to do, because I think I still
Hey.
have no prisoners that I can draw.
I think so, yeah. Oh dear.
Area denial and secure. Okay, secure I don't feel terrible about. I will go up to 2 CP at the start of this turn. I will spend 1 to get rid of area denial, because that is just not going to happen.
Fair and valid.
You draw another one there.
Engage in all fronts. Oh dear.
Okay, well, I'll have 1 quarter.
Well, actually, you do.
If I can get over here, then I'd be able to score max on that. So that one's not a terrible one.
Yeah, it's not terrible.
Beast Nurgle needs to do 1 damage to an Ophidian.
And then you've got that point back.
Yeah.
You can easily do that.
Yeah, so now the trick is I need to take this point. You've got 5 OC on there. I can't walk a stalker through the wall. I could make an advance, and if I got a 4 on the advance, I could walk onto that point and take it. But then I'm not shooting. He can go over there, and again, if I can keep him within 12 inches of him, he will out OCU there, which would give me hold more. So this is probably now the point where I actually do check to see how close the score is, to see if it's worth doing the fun thing and killing, or doing the less fun thing and trying to score.
You want to know the score right now? Or are you looking at it?
I'm going to do the fun thing.
Okay.
Because this is a fun stream. I'm having a blast. I hate this thing. I want it dead.
I want it to go away.
And there's a potential play that lets me do both.
I can see how you can do it.
Yeah. So I need to move him up as close to here as possible. I
Yes.
need to blow that up. I then need to charge that unit and tag the base.
Yep.
And if I can do all of that and do 1 damage with a miracle,
To an Ophidian.
yeah, and I can potentially shoot them with the Stalker as well, and he'll have +1 to hit because there's nothing within 6 inches of them. So I have potential moves here. So I'm going to use his.
That triangle has overstayed its welcome.
Yeah. I'm going to use his thing to give him a 13. That puts the back of his base right on that line.
Beautiful.
I need to be able to clear that, which is going to be 3 inches and 5 inches. So that'll be an 8-inch charge when it comes time for it. But that means I need to save that for a CP reroll, because an 8-inch charge is a big charge, which means I can't pop lethals onto this guy, which is very, very scary. But
He's
if I
got
don't,
9 wounds left.
and if I don't kill him, then I can't charge because I'd be within an inch. These are my favorite kind of games where it's just everything going in a particular way. I only tie you on that objective right now because I need... Oh, sorry. I'll actually put him there so that if I make the charge, I finish within 12 and his OC goes up. Beast Nurgle, Beast, it goes plop. So the question is, do I spend the CP to give him lethal and do that? I am +1 to wound against him, which means I'm wounding on 5s, which is still really hard, but I absolutely have to make an 8-inch charge.
It's a lot of shots in these battle shocks, so I can't do anything
Yep.
to help them.
So it's more fun to kill it. So at the end of the movement phase, I'll spend my last CP. I will bank on an 8-inch charge to win the game. I will get an 8, so he will get his Malefic Surge back. Into the shooting phase, I'll immediately spend it to give him lethals. Everything into that guy. Actually, yeah, we're just going to overcommit and put absolutely everything into him.
Yep.
Indirect, everything, because if I leave you on 1 wound and have not shot everything, I will feel really sad. So, first 18. That's a terrible roll.
Oh boy.
Alright. 2 lethals out of all that.
Oh my goodness.
That's okay. That's okay. We can still do this. We just need to balance out the dice on the next roll and get lots of 5s.
Exactly.
Oakley dokley. So lots of 5s here. There we go. There's balance in the dice. There's the universe has been restored. 5, 9 saves. You do have cover. Well, no, sorry, you don't have cover.
I do not have cover.
Yeah.
Alright, Force.
He lives, doesn't he?
He's alive at 1.
Okay, this is why I'm happy that I decided to put every single shot into him. So we'll do the Melta. I will use his built-in reroll.
Yes. Okay, there we go.
That is lethal. So this will be on your invul now.
He doesn't have.
Oh, so it's -4. So a 6.
A 6.
Go away! Oh, no. Explode first. I really want him to explode. Oh.
Ah!
Okay, I finally killed it.
The triangle is gone.
Yep. Alright. This Stalker is going to put all of his shots into the Ophidian, so we'll go with the blast shot, 2 shots. 1 hit. 1 wound. No AP, you have cover on the Ophidians just from the blast. He's fine. 2 Meltas. 1 hit. Just 1 hit. Yeah, I only have +1 hit. 1 wound, minus lots. 1 guy is dead. So I've done the job over there. I need to make an 8-inch charge. So with an 8-inch charge, I will get engage. I have secure. I technically have engage already, but I need the extra 5 points for holding more.
If you make that charge,
Then you pulling off of that point.
but if you make that charge, you'll be too close to the center to get engaged in that corner.
I still score 3 on engage. So it's
True, yeah.
so that's
It's
it's worth
it's
more.
5 primary versus
Yeah.
1 point for engage.
So I've done everything I can to get scoring. So even if I fail, I score. I just don't score as much as I would like.
Yeah. Or you'll just stay there and score max engage.
Because I can't go through walls with a charge, unfortunately. So yeah, with that, I will well, I'll get baby secure, because I only tie you in OC there, because I'm not within 12. I do hold that point, and I hold my home, and I will score max on engage. I know for certain that you have won. That was a ton of fun.
Thank you.
Good game.
Good game.
Out of curiosity.
All right. Final score is 81 for Kyle to 68 for Lazy. Up until the start of round 5, you guys were tied.
Really? Wow.
Is that right?
After your sabotage in
Yeah.
round 4, the score was 57 to 57. Dead tie.
Nice.
So that was, and yes, Kyle getting the big 15-point swing
Yep.
was what won the
Yep.
game.
So in the end, if I had gotten here, I would have changed the score by 8 points, I think. I wouldn't have gotten engage, but I would have gotten full secure, so that would balance out. I think I get another 5 points for holding
And then another for
more. Sorry, that it would be a 10-point swing, which means you still would have won, regardless of if I had made it.
That would have been a lot closer.
Would
would've
have
been
been
a lot
within
closer.
3 points. That was a ton of fun, man.
Yes.
It's really, really enjoyed this game.
Good. We enjoyed having you.
Thank
So,
you.
Awesome game.
Yeah.
Join our Discord and subscribe to our YouTube and our Twitch. Press that bell button to see our next videos. I believe we're going to be having a few more streams for the rest of the week. So we'll see you on the next one. Have a great night.
Yeah, actually.
Shields cracked like whispers in the dark. 1,000 swords, a dying spark. The air was heavy, the earth was red. Marching on where angels dread. Is it the end or just a page written in blood, a fleeting rage? End of the crusade, the flags fall low, the sun sets slow, the fields won't grow. Victory, taste of ash and stone. End of the crusade. We're all voices echo where the living stood. Ghosts of glory lost in the wood. The drums are silent, the banners torn.